Hello everyone, welcome in, happy Saturday. It feels almost like, I know how Sundays have kind of organically become Dinkum Sundays. Is Saturdays going to be the next thing? Is it going to become City Skylines Saturday? Because I spend the start of my day listening and watching and kind of helping out Granny for some of it. But yes, it was so cool to see. And can we celebrate the fact that Granny now has like successful train lines running in her city? Because that was quite something to witness. But yes, welcome into Rai, Azzy, and anyone else who is lurking. It is City Skylines Day again here on our channel, and I'm just gonna say right from the off, I'm a bit tired today, so if I sound dead by the end of today, or if we end a bit earlier, that is why. But we're gonna try our best to build and to hopefully create some punny districts, because the city's name is Punderland, and yet up till now, none of our names are particularly punny. So that's going to be one main project that I hope everyone in chat can contribute to for today. And then on my side, what I will contribute to this stream is actually building our new city district area, which is here. So let me bring up my areas like this. So I've gone through and actually redesignated some of the areas. Like Beechwood West has been adjusted a bit, and Beechwood East is now like this. The city center at the moment comprises of this area, and if we look at, so if I go through, because I was looking at this off stream and also trying a few like experiments on test versions of this save. Where is it? This. Okay, if we take a look at our statistics when it comes to employment, we're not doing great. So we've got like pretty much all of our jobs are taken up, and we've got 31% unemployment, which is just the nature of when you're starting out with this city, because like when you play City Skylines, you have to unlock things over time, and if you want to build based on certain kind of styles that you're going for example, we've been saving up for a central business district. I've not been able to create jobs. So we've got this whole thing to deal with today. We're going to deal with that with a new business district area, probably here. And I don't know, this might also affect our education situation, because you will need jobs and workers from specific kind of education groups. So we can see right now, we're kind of full on everything. And we don't have enough jobs. So once that becomes a thing, I will have to see what the population is like, in terms of like how much education we need to provide. Right now we don't even have a college yet is the issue, so we are kind of stuck with a lot of like people at the green belt, which is educated, and this may prove to be a problem once we bring in officers. So we will see. Thank you for the shout out, Rai. That center is not center. I know, but look, the map is, can I like, if we look here, we've got this entire place to deal with, and technically this is sort of, once I expand it past here, this whole thing is gonna be a center, which is still not in the center, but we are not, it's fine, we're not that technical. You have so much money, it's actually because of all the unlocks that we've been getting, and we're about to unlock another thing, I think. Small city? Yes, oh my gosh, we're so close to getting high density officers, so we just need to wait for this to hit 89,700. And then they kind of give you cash every time. And if you leave your city running when it's profiting, it will just slowly build over time. So that's kind of why we've got so much, is that I've been leaving this city running. So let me save this actually. This is just gonna be like today's save, because I'm gonna show you what I've done to gauge like where we should be building, right? So let me bring up, this is our test city that I've been like trying out off stream, because I don't want to build it outside of stream. So I just use it to test. But what I've been doing is, you know how our subway situation has been a bit underutilized, let's say. So I was curious, if we were to develop like the density around certain areas, will it help our subway get more people? Which one is it? This one? Population density. Okay, so let's focus on this. So these blue bits, right, actually represent where things are dense. And eventually, the city center will have things being dense around here and over here. So based on this way of laying things out, right, we actually get quite good usage when it comes to our subways. Oh, it's just past peak hour, so we won't see it anymore. But I do get a few hundred people taking the subway at certain points of the day. So I do feel like what we've placed down is going to be used. It's just that for the time being, no one's using it. So, oh dear. What's happening? It's left of center. Oh, okay. No, I was thinking, should we do a neighborhood called like It Is What It Is Turn? Or It Is What It Is Sheer? And then that's just like Azzy's little area. There'll be staircases everywhere made of stone that she doesn't approve of. Where is it? 5-1. Every time you unlock something, you lose it all. I think for the first few levels, that's fine. Like, it's kind of the nature of when you have to build. It uses up all your budget. But okay, so we're back here. And for those of you who were here last time, who had to sit through that very unstable stream, because I didn't plug in my internet, this is actually the area that we worked on. It was a bit choppy, but this is the first of the high-rise areas. It's mainly a housing area, so let me just bring this up. So you can see mostly green buildings, as well as some schools. And my thinking is to eventually, I don't have it in this save yet, but I'm thinking once we get a few more episodes in, I might start bringing in some of those free region packs that like the game developer has released. And some of those packs actually have shopping malls and stuff, and I'm thinking to redevelop this to become like a shopping mall area. So that's the plan. But yes, so okay, so wait, let's look through some of your suggestions when it comes to names earlier. So, Azzy actually like was using some AI help. Funnily enough, I actually did that before stream as well. I kind of asked it, it's like, oh, give me suggestions. I don't feel like they're particularly punny, like the AI's answers. But Wattage, Normality, and Dinky Town, I think we're going to be using 2 of them at least. In particular, Wattage Cottage. Oh, I know. Wattage Cottage can be the area around like an electrical substation, and then maybe there are houses over there or something. So technically, at the moment, it's here. This is Wattage Cottage. But if say we have, I don't know if we can do this in vanilla, but if we are able to do a disused power station in the, what do you call it, in the city area. You know how some cities have that? They have like an old power station that gets converted into like a lifestyle thing. Oh, wait, we have these things in this game. I forgot. Sorry, in this game, like in this, in vanilla, we can put some of these things. Okay. Then maybe I have them all. Do we? Steakhouse, Oasis Kitchen, Horizon Lounge, Nightlife, Sunset Brewery. Okay, give me a moment. Let me just like look through. Skylines Heritage Museum. Oh, okay, we've got Museum, Corner Theatre, Majestic. What's this? Movies, Nitro Kingdom, Deep Blue Oceanarium, the Forum of Arts, and the Shard Arena. Okay, we don't have actual shopping malls in this, like in vanilla. So I'll have to eventually get the... Do we? I'll have to get those region packs, which are actually like officially supported. So I feel for vanilla save, we'll be allowed to do that. So that'll be fine. And what else did we do? I can't remember, but basically our traffic is generally fine now. So there's a special building, do you know which one? Because in the region packs, there is a specific actual shopping mall. It's a huge shopping mall. This thing, Imperium Plaza. What's this? Iron Press Building, Ember Suites. Okay, not these ones. Because... Oh, I don't have... Okay, when I eventually put the region pack, I will show you the building I mean. Because it is so huge that it will probably take up this whole lot. That's the kind of shopping mall I'm aiming for. Uh-oh. Are we having traffic build-up again? Let's hope not. Okay, it's fine. Well, onwards we go to this area, which is going to be the business district. So, do we have punny names for a business area? This is going to be where the offices are, probably where the financial center is going to be. I'm going to go along with this current layout. And let's do... Okay, those are 6 lane. The inner ones are going to be a 4-lane divided road. And what I'm going to do is... turn it this way. Okay. Like this. And it's actually going to be a roundabout at the very end, because I want this stretch to actually be like a big park. It could almost be the main garden park of the city center, right? And this stretch can go from here all the way down to along the waterfront, and this can continue to be like a waterfront park. Is my thinking. That's why I'm leaving it as a roundabout like this. Capital Gains District. Briefcase Boulevard. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Oh, but it connects all the way in. Okay, we will call it... If it's punny, it should be something that's like, by right, it's supposed to make money, but we're actually losing money. Recession, what sort of, like, city description word starts with R? You forgot it was called, but it was just a building, not a large mall. Oh, okay, I'll show you which one I mean when we eventually install, that. So, Nestington. Oh, Nestington might be nice for... Okay, save that somewhere, Azzy. If we eventually do a zoo/bird park area, or like a wildlife reserve area, Nestington can be good for that. 9 to thrive. Something more depressing, maybe. I feel like that would be appropriate for, like, an office corporate area, right? Oh dear. Okay, so before people start parking their cars again, because that's what people like to do, right? So we're gonna do this, and I'm going to connect it this way. Let's say. So that's gonna be our kind of road situation here. There we go. And this will be the main office area, I guess. So within this, let me think how we can best arrange this to... well, I do want to leave the front bit kind of like aligned, so I don't have to think about it. Red Race Realm. Ooh. That could be something. We might go with Red Race Realm, everyone. I think it's gonna be that one. How do I? Pedestrian Street. Right. Here we go. It's kind of ugly, I think, but we'll work with it first, like for now. And then... I'm going to remember how to use all these tools again. It's... It feels like so long since we last played City Skylines on stream, because the previous one kind of became a fever dream with the whole internet situation. Oh, I went back down to the repair shop to, like, pass them a new solid-state drive, because apparently the guy was telling me that I was running out of space, and if they were to fix my computer and, like, leave it the way it is, my computer would be permanently slow. So... since I was running out of space anyway, and I started using this, like, computer for work as well, I decided to just add it. And thank goodness, because I found, like, a good drive for $140 when it was usually $250. So, yeah, good timing. That's the one. Thank ChatGPT. I am disappointed that that wasn't something you came up with yourself. How can we expect the pun queen herself to be using ChatGPT? Oh dearie me. Okay, so, well, I'm going to just cover this area as that first. So, this is going to Moorcroft. Rat Race Realm. There we go. So, that's going to be the financial district area. And then, oh, right, sorry, we have to leave the game to actually develop a bit further. Because our points are, we're slightly off, but we're going to unlock it soon. And then that will be something worth celebrating. Your brain is dead today. Oh, my brain is so dead today as well. I've been, like, fully... which is a good thing, actually. I've been fully productive when it comes to my home decor stuff. We've got a pop-up next week. So, as usual, I'm not prepared. So, but yeah, so it's been good. But the downside of that is that I'm lacking, like, a rest day at the moment. So... This is gonna be an interesting time for the next few streams as to whether we can actually remain engaging. I already know, like, today that I'm Like, I've got no topics brought in. It's just gonna be we are commentating on whatever we build, and that's it. There's no topic of discussion. Hello, Gigi. Now, can I just check? Is this is not the same Gigi that we usually know, right? But welcome in. Welcome to City Skylines. Welcome to Rat Race Realm, where we are waiting to be able to build proper officers. So brace yourself. It's gonna get corporate. Okay. And oak. I'm gonna start putting trees down. Here we go. Right, so just start creating somewhat of a park area. We can always redo it, like, because I don't really have a plan of what I'm putting in this park for now. I just want trees. Trees everywhere. That's that's the main thing. You changed the avatar name. Oh, lovely. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that. It is either boring G. You are not boring. You introduced the world, or at least to me, you introduced to me the concept of fried chicken peeing. You introduced to me the concept of Rai not wearing socks. Oh wait, sorry, wearing socks in front of you. So I would say that counts as not boring. Oh my gosh. Okay, have you changed all of your art, like, on your streams and stuff as well? Or is this so far just the profile picture and the name? Okay, birch trees. So we're gonna just bring in some variety. Just so that... Oh wait, but actually it's rush hour now. I do want to check on my public transport situation. Because I forgot what the situation was last time we left this game. Right, so that's trees at least. We have... Our subway line is still kind of... Okay, it's carrying a bit more people, I will say. Like, high 50s is better than what it was. Our tram was removed, because at the moment I feel like it's not needed. But I actually think we do need to bring it back. Our bus lines, oh, they're actually quite okay. They're like at a comfortable level for my liking. So our blue line turns out to be... Oh, actually, wait, no. What's happening here? Concord Street. Okay, my dear buses, we need to be carrying people more efficiently and like in a more balanced way. Do we need more buses? Ooh. Okay, we will observe this as to whether or not we need it. This is what you don't follow. It is indeed, it is indeed. You have changed the banner, the avatar, the name, and a couple of thumbnails. Also the streaming. Oh, the thumbnails as well. Like, you went back in and changed your old thumbnails, or do we, like, mean the new ones? Oh, wait, no, yes, I see it. I just, like, clicked in your channel. I see it, looking lovely. I love the gradient in the background, because that's sort of like... I've started going into that whole gradient thing. I feel like I'm in that space right now. I used to be very solid colors and things, but yeah, in the last few years with all my things, I've been starting to appreciate the gradients more. And I think, like, why gradients get a bad rep is because when Microsoft Office used to have it as like a default thing, those gradients were really cheap looking. And then everyone starts using it, and then everything just looks cheap. But nowadays, like, there are ways to make gradients that are really nice. And I think it's a nice soft way to bring some vibrance without it being so in your face of like, oh, colors, you know. Yes, I agree with Rai. They look lovely. They look lovely indeed. Okay. Are we gonna level up, please, game? It's been weeks since you've done anything. I think it's because I need to build more houses and stuff, but it's okay. So, for now, we're just gonna do a pathway going this way and this way. We'll have something there as well. And then... like... this. And... like this. I don't know what's happening with the paths. We're just... we're just looking. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, it's still increasing. How close are we? We must be super close. 178. Okay, keep going. Increase your happiness. Be happy. Be smiley. I think what we can do first... because this is going to be the office area, right? But we can bring in some high-density business. Oh, actually, I've been I keep forgetting to do this. Like, we should enable the EU stuff so that I have more options. So I'm gonna do this. This area is gonna be some shops. There we go. Have fun building. And we will see how it develops. I might put paths around it, I might not. Okay. You just realize when it's tiny, you can't overly see the GG. I can. On the avatar. I can see it. And this is on the desktop, which is like even smaller than the one that I see on my phone. On my phone, it's fine. Yeah, and cause usually, whenever they do that really, really small icon, they do put your channel's name next to it. So your GG is gonna be there anyway. So I feel it's okay. If anything, you could always just do what I did for that Melvin thumbnail and just blow it up. Just that face over there. That's an option. Okay, here we should put a car park, actually. I just realized this. This is gonna be an intense area. So maybe this curve thing is not the best idea. Multi-level parking. Okay, wait. Pause. Pausing. This thing. Here we go. Sorry, Gigi, why are we redirecting to compliments about me? Let's focus on compliments about you. But thank you, I appreciate it. Oh dear. I feel like my voice today is kind of tired. Oh yes! Small city! We have the things we need. Okay, so at small city, first of all, we unlock this Imperium Plaza thingy. Which I guess is a residential complex, the way they're explaining it. So it's residences. We now have high-density offices, we have high-speed highways, we have combustion engine ban, and we have city promotion. So apparently the city is doing such a good job that it's been promoted. Okay. I think that's not a very good use of space. Give me a moment while I try and make better use of this area for a car park. Like this. And... Okay, maybe it's not. We shouldn't make it that curvy. Just, let's see what we can do. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, so that's 90 degrees. And if I put the car park like this. So, I know it's a lot, but I'm expecting a lot of people to be parking here. So, we'll have 2 car parks connected on the road. Oh, this is one thing as well. If you are playing City Skylines as well, I've realized a lot of the traffic buildup comes from cars looking for car parks. And if your car park becomes too big, like if you just focus on having one very big car park, it actually kind of contributes to the congestion. So, something to consider if you're finding that to be a problem. You may want to like break up your car parks to be smaller ones but in different places. He says that and then he decides to just put it like this. So, good luck to everyone who comes here. I think what I will do to alleviate that is I'm gonna put it on... Where is that? I can't tell which... Oh, it's this way. Oh, okay, no, you're fine then. That's fine. And then... Sorry, remove some of this. And... We're gonna do a roundabout. See, Granny, we do use roundabouts here in Punderland. And a single lane, please. Oh, I can't do single lane. It's fine. We shouldn't do single lane anyway in this area. It will be a bit risky. And remove this. Oh, the poor garden. I thought we had more space for a nice green area, but now we're just eating into it with... Uh-oh. With more roads. As with most cities. You know one good thing about our temporary setup, because again, if you're not here, like if you haven't been here, I don't have my normal computer at the moment. So we're waiting on it to be repaired. But the one thing that I'm very glad hasn't really come through on our this temporary setup stream is the computer's fan noise. That's... Like, it's so loud because I'm using one of those gaming laptops that just scream air at, like, everything. And I've placed it under my table to try and minimize the noise. And I do feel like it has helped. Because I remember when I used to stream, and it was just on my table on a stand, because I used it as one of my screens. And yeah, that was just, it was so bad. It was so bad. Okay, so that situation's better. I think that's a better kind of squared off way of using the space. So we'll go with that. And then like this. You know what? If, because we are talking about whether or not this is gonna become like a thing, City Skylines Saturdays, right? If we start seeing Misty playing City Skylines today, we'll know. Then officially, City Skylines Saturdays has become a thing. Because she's also gotten into into playing City Skylines on stream. So we've got Granny, we've got me, we've got Misty. Potentially, if a certain Rhymenora starts playing, there will be that too. And then anyone else. Azzy's playing it in her own time, so technically she's on board as well. Everyone's playing it. And then there's this new game coming out in like next year called Transport Fever 3. I've played Transport Fever 2. It's very much similar to Transport like City Skylines in the public transport aspect of things. So that will be interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that for maybe a service building. Right. Oh, but we can place our officers now. So here we go. Gonna place our first high-rise officers, everyone. Good luck to the city. Hopefully this brings in some jobs. I'm gonna do this site first. Like, I haven't decided what we're gonna do for that area, so I'll leave it just in case. Okay, so Red Race Realm has begun developing. So it's gonna be, whoa, these are tall buildings. This is gonna be phase 1. Phase 2 will be on this side. So we'll at least kind of bring it in gradually. It's actually really incredible how well you've been able to continue and still hold to your incredible standards and quality. Wait, what's the context of this? Oh, do we mean like my stream situation? I've actually been pleasantly surprised as well. I upgraded this computer to... because I wanted to play City Skylines 2 and make content for it. So I thought this computer was not gonna hold up at all. So again, our population is still low. So as the game grows, as your city grows, the game will slow down, and then that's when you really feel like if your computer's not good enough. We're at that stage right at the moment where it's still fine. So I'm glad that's where we are, because I can play still. You were actually gonna change it totally, but everyone said to keep GG. Yeah, keep GG. What were you considering changing it to though, out of curiosity? Oh, this whole kind of repositioning and rebranding thing has been... like, I've been through that, definitely, because I had a channel before this that was for gaming. In fact, I have 2 different channels for gaming. One was a literal, like, Top Gear kind of, not parody, but a channel inspired by Top Gear, fully focused on that, but with its own identity, called Third Gear. Because First Gear was taken by someone else, Fifth Gear is an actual TV show, so I was like, okay, the other gears that are available are Third. So, we went with that. And then I changed to like my Sims gaming channel, which was originally called Gaming Life. Because I had this whole thing planned. I was like, oh, okay, in the long run, if I'm successful with making content, we can have a channel for like consumer tech phone reviews and stuff called Tech Life, and things like that. It never happened, obviously. And then at some point I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna make my channel all about me, so it's gonna become just life. And that made no sense for the longest time because it was still gaming stuff. And then I just felt very like that channel became that it just felt too generic, and I wanted to position like my channel to be more of the kind of content I want to produce. Oopsie, sorry. So that's when this current channel came about, which is the Project Gaming. So, and I came up with this because I wanted to have sort of a channel where it wasn't your typical Let's Play sort of stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, Let's Plays are fun, but it wasn't what I wanted to bring to, like, YouTube and stuff. I really enjoy the process and, like, the format of a TV show production. And so I was like, can we do this in like, games? And that's how the whole channel, like, was focused on for my videos for the longest time. And it was like this nice kind of balance of, I enjoy creative games that are projects, if you will. Like, building a city is a project. Working in the Minecraft world is a project. When it was my Sims builds, those were projects. So it kind of made sense to be like, oh, project and gaming. Sure, the project gaming. Although I think in Australia you have a show called The Project. So, I hope to never be sued by Channel 10. Thank you very much. You was gonna change it to a made-up word no one else was using. Oh, like Rhymanora. Azzy might make a new city and start over again. Go for it, Azzy. You can always... Because you have the save there, you can always jump back to your current city if you feel like doing it again. Our officers are up. Our officers are up, everyone. So, how many jobs does that bring in? Ooh, 173. So about 200 jobs per building, let's say. What's happening here? Why does like... Oh, it's one single building. Okay. So, how will that help our Oh, we've gotten like 1,000 more jobs already. So our unemployment has dropped quite tremendously. It's halved almost. Okay, so Rat Race Realm has officially begun its race. Good luck to everyone applying in that area. That wouldn't be me. I would never. I don't know how people do it. Like, obviously it's a... You know, if your brain is wired to, like, understand banking and finances and stuff, like, that'll be fine. But my brain does not work that way at all. And so, yeah, I cannot see myself operating in such an environment, like, wearing those business suits every day, having to, like, I don't know, be in an office and, like, deal with all of that administrative stuff. I can't do it. It's not for me. Not for me at all. Okay. Bye, Azzy. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so wild green bush. Oh, wait, no. Cultivated green bush, let's say. And then I'm gonna do this. Alright, so I think we're gonna be... It's gonna be a detailing focused sort of situation at the moment. And this can be a little... I don't think... This is technically zoned, but what I will do is I will unzone this bit, because this is a nice little park area, I feel. I don't think I can put an actual park, because it will say, like, oh, not connected to road, but we can pretend that it is a park area by putting down some paths. This way. This way. Okay, and then the props come in. You feel really lucky with Rhymanora because it's actually a made-up word that you really resonate with. What does it represent? What is its meaning? Will we see it in the Oxford Dictionary next year? They've been adding all sorts of words in the last few years, so you might have a chance, you know. Rhymanora. The definition of high hopes and low standards. That's what you're gonna say. I can hear you typing it away on that clacky keyboard already. Okay, let's place down some of these plant boxes. And... Can I put like a... Oh, I don't think there's enough space. Should have left a bit more space there. Okay, we'll just put some benches, I guess. That will do. Like this. And can we have some, like, picnic tables, maybe? Oh, we can. Oh, wait, no, then that's... We can put that there. So instead of the benches, we will use... Oh, they're actually quite big. Uh-oh. No, we can't place them. We'll do fake ones. Fake ones? There we go. Just... random chairs. I don't think this is gonna be practical in... Like, in the real world. If we did this. It wouldn't work. But it's fine. Ooh. Yeah, just one for the entire, like, how many people are employed here? Maybe 500 people? Just one chair. Oh, show, let's do that. It's made up, but everybody knows it means high hopes and low standards. Oh dear. But look how far high hopes has brought you. Like, you can't say much considering where your channel has ended up. And if you do, I will agree with what GG just said. Ooh, okay, we've got the pergolas. And ooh. I'll just put some of this. I don't actually know what I'm doing when it comes to the DJ link. I'm just placing stuff down. Which I guess works in general. Oh, what's happening? Okay, the game's saving. Panic there for a bit. There we go. So that little area can be like a nice interior side of things. We are quite far away from the nearest train stop. So, oh wait, no, okay. So my plan was for this area to add a subway stop along this stretch. So at the moment, it just goes past it. But because this is now a very high intensity area, let me... Okay, we'll wait for this train to go by so that we don't disrupt it. And then we are going to... Where's the middle of it? I'm going to say it's around here. We're going to add a stop here. So, elevated subway stop it is over... overground, small elevated. Here we go. Which way does it face? Let's have it face this way. Oh, actually perfect. It does kind of like fit. So, placed here. Now, train move a bit more, please. Thank you. And then we're gonna connect it up. It's ended up here in your chat enjoying Project Gaming content on another fine Saturday night. It is a fine Saturday night, and tomorrow it will be a fantastic Sunday night when we have Dinkum Sunday over on Environmentora. Oh my gosh, and tomorrow it's gonna be like Granny again. So Granny will start the day with the Dinkum, and then we'll have the Environmentora doing the Dinkum. And then whoever else wants to join in on the Dinkum. It has to have like the now when it comes to like the naming of this game. Why is it... Oh, why are you doing this? I don't want to have to deal with this whole like not connected to road thing. It's so close to the road. Why do you not want to... Ah. Remember decades ago when they did sim games that you didn't need a PhD to understand? Oh my gosh, Gigi, I do actually agree with you when it comes to... Because I've always played it from the perspective of knowing the system. So it's like when I start playing City Skylines 2, I know what to do. But having watched some of like us new like players actually learn the game, the tutorials are not good on this game. The way Granny was struggling with her public transport should not be the case for a game. I know this game's complex. It's supposed to be complex. I feel like it is good that it's complex. The problem is, it's not, like, it hasn't done a good job to explain itself and make it accessible for people who don't actually know much about the game. And I don't think it's a fault of the player. It's like... It should be made accessible for people who are learning the game, and I don't think it is at the moment. Like, cause complexity is fine if it's done in a way where it's understandable. I feel like another game that doesn't really do that very well is Planet Coaster, which is a shame, cause I love the concept of that game, but I just can't bring myself to play that. Okay, hi Moxie, happy time zones, welcome in. Just ranting about creative games being overcomplicated. Your thoughts, please. But on the flip side, there's... Let me think, actually. Wait. Oh, that's a very wonky, like, line. Let's fix that a bit. I'm thinking because there are a lot of these games where they just don't explain things to, like, people who want to do it. Unless you go in and... ask forums and stuff. And one example for me for this is The Sims, because if you play The Sims and you do like all the build mode and stuff, right, there'll be all these random shortcuts that you can do to change triangular tile, make it show this and that, and I do not see it anywhere in the game that tells you, like, it's not somewhere where I would logically think to look. And so all these little tips end up becoming things that only seasoned players would know, and they have to be the ones that share to others. Like, oh, hey, did you know you can do this? I feel City Skylines is like that. With the way, like, the whole build system is built, set up. Like, once you know how to use it, it's amazing. But it's a tricky one to learn. Yeah, no thank you for things that are overcomplicated. You missed the old city builders from years ago that you didn't need to struggle over. Which ones do you feel were the best in terms of picking up and going, GG? Because, like, I honestly didn't really play any city builders until the rebooted SimCity in 2013. That game was quite small, and so your, like, potential of what you can actually build wasn't great. But I never played those really old ones where it was the, like, the fixed perspective and things. So I don't know what the interface was like that. So yeah, I'm curious. Okay, ooh. I don't like what has happened to our tracks. Hold up. It's because our tracks are not exactly the same distance between, like, here and there. So I need to... This poor train keeps getting its tracks removed, like, right underneath it. It's like a magic trick or something. Penn and Teller, are you watching? This can be your next big one. Okay, I think that should be better. No, not better. Why is it doing this weird, like, little curve right before we turn? Ooh. $180, okay. That should hopefully fix it. And then now we've got an extra stop. And if I add this... Yeah, so this whole situation, I feel, for a beginner, is very poorly explained. Understanding how this node thing works. Watching Granny do it, the number of times, like, she didn't realize that the waypoint was actually not connected, and then the game doesn't tell you that it's not connected, is not accessible at all. What's The Settlers? I've never heard of that game. I think there's some kind of hotel game that's coming out, right? I saw it in Rise Discord right before I started stream, but I didn't get time. It's still not straight! Oh my gosh, I know Pride Month is in like a week, but still. Okay, wait, we'll have to fix this. I'm not... I'm not letting this slide. Because this is gonna be like one of the few visible tracks in our city. And I don't want it to... like, stay the way it is. Okay. Let me connect it, please. There we go. Okay, slightly better. And are you still broken? Right, you're fine now. Okay, that's the best we can do for now. I'm gonna leave it, and we'll see if people start using this little intersection. The downside for everyone here is that they do need to cross the road. So, I mean, first they were rats, now they're gonna be chickens crossing the road. So, have fun, all of you corporate workers. You're terrible. Before your time, a cute city and world builder. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll have to take a look. We could play those one day. All those old games. Oh my gosh, I had to introduce someone to the world of Kirby yesterday. And that was an interesting one. They didn't know that, like... I mean, they knew what Kirby was, but they didn't know the premise behind the whole, like, what does Kirby do? How the games work. And they also don't know about Yoshi. So that was a bit of a culture shock. I was like, how do you not know this green dinosaur that isn't Barney? Oh wait, Barney isn't green, Barney's purple. Same thing. Yeah, so that was an interesting thing, but I showed them and I introduced them to one of the games, and I think they really enjoyed it. So successful, successful explanation, I think. And the reason why I say this retro thing is that I saw you, Gigi, actually, like one of your thumbnails said the retro thing recently. Which reminds me, like I keep saying we're gonna do Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff. I have an excuse at the moment, which is that I don't have my normal computer. But we do need to actually do it at some point. We keep delaying it. There's just too many things. It's that whole situation again of once I start doing 3 games at a time, I run out of time to do anything. Because I got inspired to do my Sims, like that Eurovision stage project. So that has taken up like one of the slots. And then Dinkum's one. So Dinkum we'll do on Tuesday. And then City Skylines is another. And then there's Minecraft as well. But I've decided that I will wait for the new my computer to come back for that one. So, like, I want to get back into Minecraft, but I don't have the space or the capacity to kind of set everything up on this computer. You just started playing and streaming the original Animal Crossing. The graphics as well was so like... I didn't realize the difference between GameCube and Wii that much because I played the Wii a lot, but I never played the GameCube. But the graphics, wow. I'm just too used to the Nintendo Switch style of Animal Crossing, I think. Okay. So far... Now, I can't tell because we're not really starting from a proper work day. But not many people are using the subway line still. So... And let's check in on our unemployment. Oh, it's gone back up. It's now at 18%. Okay, what are the jobs looking like? Yeah, we need more officers actually. That's okay, because this whole area is eventually going to become something fancy. So we don't have to be too worried about not having enough jobs. It's just a temporary issue for our city that we have to deal with. Okay, 90 degrees. You want to get back into Minecraft so bad, but you need to not have a job. Yeah. There's like just there's too many things for me to even stream, let alone play. I haven't played any game for fun this week. So, my gaming time has been... Okay, no, I say that. I meant like on my computer. When I'm on the go, like when I'm commuting between my studio and home, I do have like a gaming handheld that I... play now, and I'm so glad I got that because my commutes are 45 minutes to an hour long, so it's just enough time to get in like one session of say Mario Kart or 4 race sort of thing, or just like one section of a game I'm playing, so it's a perfect timing. So that has been good. Okay, so Rat Race Realm has been connected to Derailment. Oh, it's D. Okay, Derailment. Do we have a city description name that starts with D? Derailment something. That's gonna be our trains, like main train station. So I guess that works. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is pedestrian street this. Pedestrian street. So we're gonna start from the center of it. Where is the center? Here. Okay. And we will go this way. I don't really know what my plan is for that. We'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, and then we've got the 4-lane divided. Not 4-lane divided, apparently. That has to change. Because I want to standardize it. So our city center area is all going to be that extra thing in the middle where I can put this grass. Because I want to place trees on the road, is the plan. You're paying for a private Minecraft server, and you're not using it. Oh my gosh! At least for ours, we get like it's someone else just running it on their own home server. So, Derailment Express, Derailment Terminal. Like if it's a neighborhood name, derailment, something. Let me see. Do we have to actually... We might have to just fully develop Red Race Realm. I don't think we have enough... Like... Because my plans were, this is going to be a kind of shopping area slash... It's going to be a mixed-use thing. So it's going to have officers and... oh, something's on fire. Oh, we've had an accident. What's happened? Hello? Who's Erica? I know when your dad Gordon said to cook, that's not what we mean. You're also going to school. Have fun. Who did you hit? We have... Oh, this... Apparently no one's in that car. Oh, your car has burned down. And Erica just walks away. Erica, no. School is not that important. Go back to your car. Oh, okay, wait. The police are here. What's happening? Are we gonna do anything about this car? Like, did the person survive? There's no one here. Okay, wait, let's look at the status thing. Oh my gosh, what's this? Valentine's Day? When was this a thing? Valentine's Day, 612 attendance. Change in citizens' happiness, 0%, but change in tax income was 19%. What were people doing on Valentine's Day? Oh, apparently that's always a thing. We've had... Oh. Okay, we've got one casualty. I think that was this person's car. Oopsies. Erica, what's happening here now? What's with the minerals and things? Oh, it just disappeared. Okay. Where did Erica go? Erica's just go... Is this Erica? Erica, your car! You don't just leave it there. Where's Andrew? Andrew is going to work. Okay, wait. We're gonna follow Erica. She can't just go to school like this. I wouldn't even go to school. Andrew, where are you? Andrew's just waiting for a bus. I think that is a safer option. Where are we? Where's this? Oh, our industrial area. Okay. This is... Oh dear. Okay, well, at least our buses are being used. Let's see if the subway has improved its use case. I don't think it has. It's still kind of not being taken up by anyone. Where are our trains? Here it is. 16 people. That's not great. The detail in this is crazy. Oh my gosh. They did all these kind of pre-launch reveals, right? About the detail that went into City Skylines 2. This was when they didn't do the whole reveal of like, oh, actually you might need a giant nuclear reactor to run this game properly. And then everyone started hating this game. But when it was first launched, everyone was so excited because they were communicating so well about like all the different layers of things they've added to this new game. And one of the things they were explaining was the character creator thing. So, I mean, you don't create citizens in this game, but when they generate, they actually use this system that generates like all of the hair and all of the clothing and stuff. And apparently, I don't know if it still is, but when they release the game, even underwear and stuff, like stuff under your clothes gets generated. And I think that's one of the contributing causes to why the game needed a nuclear reactor to run. Oh my gosh, it's Adele. Where's Adele? Adele's an arrow. Arrow from the other side. Okay, that was bad. Let's go back. Why do we still have the accident not settled? I'm so glad no one's actually trying to use this road right now because it would have caused a traffic jam. She's probably rolling in the deep. That's better. Thank you, Gigi. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. She's probably in concert somewhere. Oh, someone's made love. Well done. I can't tell whether people are starting to use this station or not. Okay, wait, so let's name this. Where is it? Subway line 1. This stop, right? Yes. Rat Race Realm. And is it this stop as well? Yes. So at least we know that's Rat Race Realm. This is Beechwood West. Are you also this? Yes. Beechwood West. And This is derailment. What was it? Derailment terminal. That works for now. And we have Beechwood East. Okay, so that way, once we've named it, and again, what I just did, nobody who's learned, like, playing this game for the first time would know that you're supposed to click a specific thing to name your stuff. Like, no one would know. But yeah, so at least we've named our actual stops, and we'll be able to tell, like, where things are going. Okay. Our poor buses doing okay. Like, that blue line earlier was struggling. It's still kind of struggling. But okay, nothing is completely full, and there's no, like, overly full bus stops. So that's fine. Yellow line, are you struggling? You kind of are. What's happening here? Where's this? Our small bus station. Yeah, I suspect this really needs to change. This is always clocked. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got traffic. We've got traffic, everyone. Everyone's just trying to get to this car park. It's kind of annoying. I'll have to deal with that at some point. Hopefully, that stops being a thing. Because I realized that that's actually just a travel pattern. It's not people moving in. Like, every time it's the end of a work day. Also, do we have preferences of, like, would you prefer to have the day-night cycle on? Because I realized I've just left it, like, on daytime the entire stream recently. So if we want day-night cycle, let me know. And then we can actually gauge what time of day it is. It's currently 7 PM in the game. If that helps. Okay, I'm going to observe our city for a bit before we continue building. Because right now it's smack in the middle of rush hour. So it's a good time to observe how things are going. Definitely this is an issue. I think maybe a car park needs to be arranged for somewhere else in this district, so that everyone doesn't just turn back into here. I don't really want to increase the number of lanes, is the one thing I will say. Okay. This is actually my first elevated subway line. In my other city, I never did it. I did all of my subway lines underground. So it's nice to see the trains actually running through, like, the city. Okay, we've got some passengers. We will tell from tomorrow morning's rush hour onwards whether or not people start coming here by public transport. They should, because there's so many jobs in this area, and I don't see that much traffic. So, and this is the only way to get to this area. There's no other bus or anything. So, it should cause a crowd tomorrow. You think whatever you prefer because you just like the way you manage it all. I'm just concerned that if I do day-night, it will be stuck in, like, the dark a lot. Let's try. I have added the speech-free radio so that the ads aren't disrupting us all the time. That was kind of annoying after a while. Okay, day-night visuals. And while we're here, I'm going to save. Okay. Does anyone have any interesting games they would like to let us know about in the land of new games? So other than Transport Fever 3, I saw that Mario Kart World has like a cow thingy. Not just a character, but apparently there's a challenge where you have to like drive through the Moo Moo Meadows in a fixed amount of time, and that's a challenge. Okay, it seems brighter today, so maybe we'll be okay. Okay, but yeah, this subway just needs more passengers. As the city grows, and you need more of a reason to go from like one side of the city to the other, it will get passengers. It's just that right now, it just feels so much like a white elephant because, like, the need for you to travel between here and here on the line is not as important. So I really hope that it gets, like, people start using it. You played through the demo of Quarantine Zone. What's Quarantine Zone? Is it like Repo? Even then, I don't even know how to describe what Repo is. Okay, well, have fun, Subway. I'm going to leave you for now. While I come back in over here and develop a bit of the Rat Race realm again. Now, there is a building here. I don't know. We might want to... I think what I might do... That building is going to replace... Oops. Hold up. Let me... Form one building, I don't want two. Is it because it's like 5 or 6? No, that should work. You should create like one big building. Come on. Create a big building. This is why sometimes when it's the modded one, it's easier because you can actually choose what building you want. Oh, just... Okay, fine. You do you. It's fine. Oh, you know what? No buildings. Fine. Be that way. This will be a park. That's fine. That's fine. If you insist. Okay. You're basically the final checkpoint for survivors of the zombie apocalypse. So you gotta check them over for symptoms and contraband. Oh, that actually sounds kind of interesting. Okay, doesn't sound overly scary. Do they turn into zombies? Like, what's the style, the tone of the game? Is it meant to be just like a whimsical take on zombies, or is it actually scary? If it's scary, I may not want to try, but if it's kind of more fun and like whimsical, then maybe. Okay, so we've got like a central walkway area for Rat Race Realm. I hope this doesn't... Oh, it does. Uh-oh, it does. Can I squeeze in a path that still allows me to place trees without... Oh, it's gonna affect the other buildings. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna leave one. This one should be okay, though. So here... There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Why? I didn't even touch you. Okay, well, I mean, you've chosen to redevelop, so I'm just gonna have fun. It's a simulator, so you wouldn't say scary, but you also wouldn't say whimsical. Okay, I might have to check it then. Might have to check it. Okay. Oh, and this side as well. We've got lots of space to put kind of these open plaza things. Ta-da! Right, so that helps to just not make it look like they're random buildings like thrown together. 2 trees. Or 3 twos. Was that even funny? I don't think... It was not very funny. But it's okay. It's trying times here. I think I'm going to place them now individually. It's kind of hard to tell visually where I should be placing trees at the moment here. I just don't want to disrupt this view. Like, it obviously would make sense to put trees in the middle, but they will also kind of... I want it to be like a linear park where you can see from end to end, like that. And then in the middle, we can put stuff. Oh, but once again, because this is vanilla, we can't actually just place parks in the middle of nowhere. We actually have to leave it next to things. Oh, but this is actually where we should be putting these, like, larger things. This sort of thing. Multi-purpose parks or community city park with us what? With a small bookstore? What? There's no space for this. Okay, it's fine. White Pocket Park. Campfire site. Color Plaza. What's this? Basketball court, playground, gym area, and cafe. Is this worth putting down in this area? Chopper Adventure Park. Dog Activity Park. Hedge Park. Looks interesting. Ooh, okay, that works. We can use that as like a little element in this side of Rat Race Realm. Okay, because this is a pedestrian walkway anyway, so this is all pedestrianized, and unemployment still going up. Yikes. Okay, so let me just add a few more trees, and then oh, I can't place it near the It's fine, we'll just place it here. right on the side of... There you go. Right on the side. The one thing I have realized from doing my testing of my save, right, is that over time, the trees unfortunately die. So we will have to go in every so often and kind of replant some trees. Which is kind of annoying, but we'll make do. It is a lovely park, and I wouldn't be bothered to make this myself. It's all curvy and stuff. It would take too much effort. Oak. Okay. Oh, and then this is actually where we could place... See, this is the tricky thing about the day-night cycle, is that I feel like it's harder to see what we're doing. Oh, that's actually a lot smaller than it was in the other side. Okay. Small stage. There we go. So we can have performances in the park. What else goes at a performance area? I mean, like, you have standing space, so I'm not too bothered by that. We'll get rid of this tree. And maybe... Actually, not get rid of, but we'll... We already did it, so too late. We'll place it, like, at the corners like this. Okay, that's very rude of the trees to die like that. I know, right? They're supposed to... Oh, wait, we have a stage here already. What are we doing? Goodbye, stage. We would expect trees to last for 200 years or something, right? But no, they just decide that instead of surviving like trees should, we will die instead. What fun. There's no space for this. I think the skate park has to go here. Maybe here. Sorry to the trees. We'll plant more things eventually. Have fun. We have outdoor gym. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just play a basketball court. That's the answer. There we go. Enjoy, you corporate folk. When you need exercise, there will be a basketball court waiting for you. Just don't hit the ball out of the... Okay, you know what? Just to be safe. Gonna make sure that they don't just, like, start throwing the basketball onto the road. You never know with these office folk sometimes. Okay. And then... Can I fit a linear park there? Linear park is this one? No, where is it? Wide pocket park. Oh, please have something that actually connects to this side of the road. It does. Perfection. Oh, yes. Okay, we can fit two. Nice. Okay. Cool. So that's a little kind of addition to that area. Okay. Starting to look like a proper area. Red Race Realm. So, we will have... What else do we have here? Combustion engine ban. I'm gonna do this just because I kind of want people to not take their cars to this area. So, hopefully, by banning combustion engines, we won't have exploding cars. I think it's what we're gonna, like, get from this. It's not actually true. Basically, they will only allow, like, clean energy cars, but I don't know how that works in this game, to be honest. So, okay. And you know what? This is a... You get paid a lot if you work in this area, so we're turning the rate right up to 30. And now, do I need to? I do still need to. Okay, we're gonna place more officers in that case. Here we go. More officers. There we go. So that's Red Race Realm fully taken up by whoever these people are. Actually, yo, I'm curious what these... We've got the Capine one, which I've seen before in our Montai series. We've got Boot and Bug. who sells software. We've got Lentho Electronics, which produces telecom services. Oh, that reminds me. You know what we need to put down? Although I don't have it unlocked, I think. Modern telecom building. Progression node telecom tower. Let me unlock that. We haven't been really unlocking a lot of things. Development. Communications. Telecom tower. Oh? Wait, if I unlock this, does that unlock the tower? It does. Okay, cool. So modern telecom building. Maybe that can go somewhere. Instead of one of these buildings. And this building actually provides a ridiculously wide internet connection, if you can see. So once I place down one of these, I actually don't need any more Wi-Fi towers and stuff. Okay, maybe it can go here. There. So in theory, let's check. Are you now well covered? You are well covered. So if I remove this tower... Lovely. Okay, we are fully covered. Like, pretty much fully covered. At least our current build area is fully covered. So, no more unstable streams. I say that now. It says unreliable internet service. Is that fixed? No, it doesn't. Why? It says good coverage. Whoa, let's not bulldoze it. Increases the network carrying capacity. I hope that works. Also, hello Wooden Rose. Wait, did you say hi earlier? Did I miss you completely? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome in. And Karina as well. Can someone give me some of that strong internet? How is everyone? Oh my gosh. I needed this last stream. Karina, you weren't here at the time, but I'm currently streaming on my old laptop. The same one we used to stream with back when I was on Twitch. But I thought that it couldn't run on my internet anymore, but it turns out that I just didn't plug in my internet. So the entire of last City Skylines stream was terribly unstable, and I gave up at the end. So today though, we're doing a lot better when it comes to a stable internet connection. I've managed to turn up my bitrate even, so that's good. Okay. How are you, Karina? Have we... Like, how do we feel post-Eurovision? Are we feeling anything? I've been listening to Hallucination non-stop. Like, it's starting to die down a bit now for me, but during that week, it was just repeat and repeat all over again. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, I think traffic situation, we're doing... Okay, it's midnight now. What I might want to do as well, because we have placed down a subway stop here, is I do want to make use of it. Oh, I can't see where it goes. Can I switch off the grid thing? Oh, I don't know if you can switch off the grid. Can I switch off the grid? I don't know how to use these other things. I never click on them. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to turn it back today. I can't see. I still can't see. This is not... This is not helpful, game. It's fine, we'll work with it. Okay. This way. Right, so a little walkway thing. Well, actually, wait. Instead of doing that, if I do... Your internet's not the strongest. Oh, Kanashi's internet as well, I will say. She does not have the best internet. You still vibe to the songs often, but now you're house sitting for your parents so you can blast them extra loud. Which ones are we still listening to then? Okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna do that pedestrian street. We're gonna make this pretend one. And I'm going to... Right, it's actually offset, which is interesting. I'm going to do this, change to a normal 2-lane road, go through this pedestrian area, and then go back to more parking. Oh, this is very confusing. And like this. Oh, it's not 90 degrees. We won't accept this. Okay. You like the I Love Coffee song, his legs. I didn't end up listening to every single song this year. I've not heard that one. It's not the Swedish one, right? Because I might have to go and listen to that one. I don't know which one that is. Okay, we've got this area now. Same thing as the other side over in, what's that place called? In, Beechwood West. We're gonna do a mixed area. So we've got shops over here. And, oh, you know what? Convert a bit more of this into the parking road, because that actually doesn't give me enough things to build with. Which is kind of annoying. How do I do this? We'll be back with chat shortly, please hold. Okay, there we go, slightly better, I guess. So those few can be big shops, and then we'll have mixed use. Urban promenades, sure. In this area. And maybe even just some offices over here. Actually, no. Wait, we've got offices right there, so no. We will have medium or even low rent housing's okay. I will allow that. There we go. And medium density will be the other one I do want to put down. So North American. Medium density housing. There, so we've got a bit of an area being built up here. I will put down one shop here to kind of just like block off the sound. Okay. You think it was Estonia? Oh, the one that does that weird wiggle of a dance? I've only seen the dance, I've not heard his song. Please hold 3 hours here. No, genuinely, that is actually what happens. So, your kidding is actually accurate. Okay. Medium density housing. Some more here. Let's just fill up that entire block. Maybe not this one though. So that we can do, once again, we can do a... Oh, and what happened here? This is just like a useless kind of bit. Let's just do that. Oh, maybe... Maybe we do it this way. Like this. There, that's more useful. And then we've got more people coming in. Oh, I need to remove the parking on that road on the top here. That's not meant to have parking. Go up to here. And here, maybe? How many paths is too many paths? We will never know. Oh yes, actually that's good because that opened up this zoning. So I can put something there now. I will leave it blank for now because I'm thinking service buildings wise, we might want to put something there. So I'm gonna connect this path to this. Connect here. Connect here. And connect through here. And that's our little neighborhood thingy for now. What are you? Blue? I think you can actually develop a bit further in if you really want to. Shall we try again? Goodbye. There we go. A nice huge building. Same thing for here. Ta-da! Okay. Nokia connecting people. I'm so glad that I'm at least, like, of the age where I did have, like, exposure to floppy disks as it was phasing out, CDs, those kind of old phones and stuff. Because there are people now who are 21 years old and never... Okay, no, 2004, so they were born then. Yeah, they wouldn't have seen all of those things. I at least had some access to that. And so it's like, some of these people wouldn't know what a Nokia phone is. They wouldn't know that iconic ringtone. Like, that's a sad way to live life, I feel. Oh, actually, wait. Bus stops are needed here. Now that we have... let me think. Hold up. There. Okay, so we have this. We'll have our bus stop over on this side, I think. And that way people can join up to this new area. Perfection. Okay, so this area is finally getting some, like, development. How is... Oh, it's 2 AM. Okay, there won't be much people. So I'm gonna save. And then we'll let it kind of run for a bit and we'll catch up with chat. Our first phones are at museums now. Okay, maybe not my first phone. Like, I did use, like... We have one of those really old ones that was just a green screen. But the one I actually had to first use was a Nokia phone where it was the color ones. It was a business phone, a Nokia E51. It was my dad's. He used to have this giant brick of a Nokia phone, like a very bulbous round one. And I only had to use that kind of phone maybe once before I changed to a smartphone. That smartphone was so bad. It was so laggy. Your first phone is a 3315. I don't know which one it is, but I think... Oh, actually, no. Karina's one is the one that everyone's like, oh, it's indestructible. Love the meme that was, I can't believe we used to pay for ringtones. No, how do you even... Okay, if you are on an iPhone, I think for an Android phone it's fine, but like, how do you choose a ringtone that's not just the default nowadays? I've actually never changed it to, like, anything that's not already in the phone. So I just choose between the ones that exist and be like, okay, yeah, that will do. That's fine. But if I wanted to make a song and stuff, is that still a thing? Cause I could do one. I could ask Granny to help us do ones. Like, Granny Does Games is calling you. Pick up that thing. Yeah, she'll... I'm glad she's not here. I never had a flip phone, actually. My mom's one was a flip phone once. My brother had that sliding phone, the Sony Ericsson 595. I think it was very popular here. And I really wanted one of those, but yeah, it was... Unfortunately, when it came time for me to buy a phone, it was already, like, past its time. So, yeah. Okay, wait, because we've got no more... Beechwood West, you are still under there, right? Yes, okay, roadside parking fee, that makes sense. You had some MP3... Oh, it's that simple. Okay, maybe I have to look into it. Because the thing is, for me, it's irrelevant because I never leave my phone on anything that's not silent mode. So, not very useful, to be honest, for me, but it's good to know so that in future, if I, like, need to... how do I... What can I put in this little area leading up to... Urban Parket, Chirper Park? These are all huge. Oh my gosh, they're even bigger now. Oh my gosh, Ring Park. They're all too big. Color Plaza, oh my gosh. Square Pocket Park. Tiny Park, Mini Park? Where are all the normal parks? There used to be these normal parks. Is it just this small park? That's not small. Playground. We've placed one of these before. It doesn't really make sense leading up to a train station, though. Canopy. We might have to do the canopy thing again, everyone. We're just gonna... We'll live with this one. Whatever that is. That's really ugly, but we will... we'll make do. It's fine. You had a oh, you had it as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I missed out on that. We've got traffic jams from people moving in. Well done, folk. Well done. I mean, you live right next to a subway station. You don't need this many cars. Like, all of you trying to park right now, stop it. We will not allow it. Okay, hopefully this is a temporary issue, but we have a bit of a, like, built-up area now. This is reserved forest, so we won't be developing the site. But what might happen here is that this was originally... Was it here? Yes. This was originally reserved for a college. So, given that... Let's take a look at the new job situation. We still have like 16% unemployment, so I kind of don't want to encourage more people to take up jobs for the time being. But when we're ready, the college is going here. And one more small square is... Oh my gosh, look at the traffic. One small square is reserved for more housing if needed. Which, given our like whole traffic situation, I might avoid for now. Oh, let's do one of those asymmetrical roads to allow for more turning lanes, I think. 7-lane asymmetrical road, please. 7-lane? Is it this? It is. Okay. And then snapping. Snapping. Ooh, remove this first. That's not right. Wait. 7-lane... 5-way... 5 going... 4 lanes and 2 in the other. 5 lanes. Where's 4? Okay, here, this one. 4 and 3. There we go. Hello, Granny. Oh my gosh, Granny, you missed out on a little suggestion for your AI music thingy. Which is that we're talking ringtones. And I was saying how, if I had to set a ringtone, I will request for a ringtone that sings Granny Does Game is Calling You. Your thoughts, please. Okay. But yes, that should help, I hope, with more turning lanes. Oh no, it's still 1 lane. Oh no, but everyone's turning to the right, so now there's 2 more turning lanes. That's good. Have fun. Have fun, all of you. Hopefully that will be a temporary traffic jam. We shall see come 6 AM in the morning. There's more people taking this up. Oh! Derailment terminal has new people. 255. I think these are new people moving in. Moving in. Moving in. Moving in. Yeah, everyone's moving in. Okay, good. Now, oh, there was a building fire. What happened here? Who was on fire? I've been missing out on all the fun events in this place. There have been so many car accidents that I've missed out on as well. Where's Erica Ramsey, who somehow escaped that car accident previously? Just sleeping away. Just sleeping away, Erica. You do you. If you insist on sleeping, that would be good. That would be super scary. No, I think it'll be very pleasant. It will be right like your... It'll be just like your subscription sound. It has that same effect, you know? So, I think that'll be fine. Okay, Beechwood West eventually, I think. Because now that we're establishing that this is the city center, right? This area should not be low-rise anymore. This will eventually become maybe those medium density row houses, this thing. So, like, because I see there's a lot of wasted space here, so we'll redevelop this eventually, but I just don't want to disrupt my city too much. So we'll leave that for now while we develop more areas. People are still trying to park their cars when there's a subway line right in this area. Why are you doing this? And no one's using this one, funnily enough. So, if I turn you even more expensive, will that sway you? Apparently not. Come on, people, stop using this, like, car situation. How are your trains running? They are actually having, a lack of passengers. Like, this subway line, I've established this because I've tested my save, like, in a different... Like, I tested this city in a different save to make sure that the subway line eventually gets passengers. And it will, but for where our city's at right now, it's very underutilized. So... I think, yeah, your train services probably actually generate more revenue than mine. But we shall see come 6 o'clock, because I have now created our first business district and a housing area right next to this new subway stop. So we will see whether or not people will take this to, like, different parts of the neighborhood. Although, they might just end up using the blue bus. Everyone's just using the blue bus. Actually, on that subject, Let me turn up the blue bus a bit more. It seems like this is a consistently, like, high utilized bus line. So have fun. Your ringtone should be Granny says because the beep phone. In your voice or in AI singing is the question. Okay. We've got a medical clinic on that side mainly. We don't really have one in this area. That could potentially become a clinic. Ooh, and the fire situation. Yeah, we need something in this area. Community fire station, community firehouse, urban fire station. We do need one, I think. I'm going to place it. Community fire station, city firehouse. Oh, I don't have space. This is bad. I don't have space for a firehouse, unfortunately. We'll have to place it. Maybe I have to be an actual fire station. Fire. Fire station. Wow, we really are not doing great at layouts today when it comes to this sort of thing. Right, I'm just gonna place you here for now. You're a larger firehouse, so you should be able to cover more. Yeah, everyone's happy now. Yeah, there we go. So we've got fire across the board. And police is okay. Yeah. The next one I would want to add is medical clinic, which probably will take up this square. In a death metal fry scream. Thanks for your help. No worries, Granny. No worries. I'm just so happy to see, like, the joy when you were like, oh my gosh, we figured it out, and like seeing your trains run. That was very enjoyable. Like, it's nice to see, like, you learn about the game and then slowly start figuring it out as well. So we look forward to your self-developed train line 4 coming soon. Okay, I'm gonna do this as well, because I think people are going across that way. Oh, it's 6:30. Okay, let's start observing our transport situation. Because it's the start of a new day. It's our first morning with a business district in our city. And so, I'm very curious as to whether or not Subway Line 1 will now have more passengers. Yeah, but I was saying, like, earlier on stream, Granny, is that, like, watching you pick up this game as someone who has never played games like this, it's just so much proof that they need to really improve their tutorials. There were so many things that I realized that the tutorial never told you. Like, the way understanding this note thing for a beginner just doesn't work if you don't know how this game works. So I hope they improve that, or at least explaining how it works. Like, the tutorial was so shallow in terms of what it explains. It would just be like, oh, this is a general overview. It doesn't actually tell you how to use the tools properly, I find. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna stay on the subway for a bit. We're just... Oh, wait, no, apparently we're not staying on it. Here we go. Subway line 1. We're just gonna go a few rounds from about 7 AM till about 9-ish in-game, so that we can see. Okay. Beechwood West has some passengers, about 30. So that's good. We've got 32, 4... Okay. I'll do this on speed 2, just cause... Like, it's still slow enough that we can enjoy watching the game move, but I love the view from the elevator train line, like the subway line. Again, this is my first elevator subway line I've done in this game, across all my saves. So this is kind of satisfying, to like watch your city while trains move. Oh yeah, okay, so a lot of people are actually crossing the road here, so something's happening. Probably all the people who live here, actually. 28 passengers, okay, okay. Like, not terrible, but not We do need to leave a lot of capacity in the future though, because this train line is gonna run, sorry, this subway line, I keep confusing the two. This subway line will keep going, and then there'll be a housing area on this side. So if it starts to get to full capacity right in these few stops, it's not gonna have enough space to like accommodate more people at the further ends of the line. So yeah. But it's still very little. I want it to be more, like 100-ish? Might be nice. Okay, who do we have? Do we have a lot of people? There's barely anyone. It also might be that everyone's taking the blue bus again. Because now that we've added that stop, let's check. How are we doing, blue bus? This is 6A, that one's not too bad. Yeah, it's 6B that always has a lot of passengers. So potentially, 6B might become... like, this loop might eventually become a tram loop. To accommodate for this situation. Because there's only so many buses I can add before it starts to be a problem. This is the area that's causing issues. Okay. Which is, again, there's a subway line here. Why are you taking it here? Redundancies in this game. Unfortunately, when you design too many bus lines, it eats into your subways. Sadly, it's time for bid. Thank you so much for the company. No worries, GG. Nice to see your new branding. Hope to see you in action soon. In action? No, in action. That's hard to say. Have a good sleep, and thank you. By the way, Granny, that's like GG, the same GG we always know. She's doing a bit of a rebrand. Subway line 2. Oh yes, that's another subway line, I forgot. Okay, that one's not as important for now because nothing's being built along this stretch, so I'm not too bothered. Where did our elevated subway go? Here we go. Now, second round of going this way. Let's see if it does any better. So it's 8 AM. Hopefully there will be more of a crowd heading to work. I don't think weekends are simulated in vanilla. Or maybe not even in like City Skylines 2, I'm not sure. I feel like at some point there were weekends. Looking lovely. But yeah, like, you know, all the original areas we were working on, oh gosh, that was smoke. Like this and stuff, we do need to redevelop these parts. Because they're very underutilized right now. They don't need to be high-rises like this, but there are a lot of weird gaps that I want to fill in. Even if it's just trees and stuff, that's counting. 33 people are taking the subway. That's not great. Too little. Too little. Maybe for now, what if I did? What if I reduced the price of the tickets? So if it's 5, will that help? Because maybe that will encourage people to take the subway instead of the bus. How much is a bus line ticket? Oh, I can't click on that bus. Okay, we'll check it later. Is it increasing by much? Not a lot. Okay, I'm going to do 4. Like, we'll make it 50% off. Soft opening price. Special offer. And then for comparison, this bus is 8. Yeah, see, so it's half the price of a bus. Why wouldn't you take the train? Is it better? I feel like the amount of people by the time we reach that stop is going to be the same as earlier. Also, it's past 9, so rush hour is over. We'll see whether this helps in the long run. I will say traffic is quite clear. Like, there wasn't really any pile-ups and stuff. And I do feel like we actually still don't have enough jobs. Yeah, we ended up with roughly the same number of passengers. It's fine. 42. Slightly more. Okay. That's an improvement still. Okay, have fun on your own subway. Keep running. Just don't break down. Yeah, that bus line's ridiculous. So many people. Right. how's our employment situation going now? So it has dropped down now to 14%, so that's good. Our business district did make an impact. Or we do have homeless people in our like parks. But I can't keep increasing my houses because then more people will need jobs. Employment. Okay. 994, 777. We don't have many highly educated positions, is what I realized. Let me run this game a bit on triple speed to let some of these buildings level up. So we can see over here, right? Each building has a level. As it increases, something. Yeah, it kind of explains it, but the number of employees and stuff change as well. So I'm curious whether that will make a difference. It might also be because we just don't have a university or college here. So, yeah. It might have to be... Because I keep thinking, where should a university go? And I'm thinking it might be here because this is kind of like a blank spot of transport right now. And it's quite a huge space. It's near a main station. So maybe this could be like an inner city university. Haha, inner city university. And, like, there are different types of universities. So this could be, I don't know, modern. Please give me a modern university. Modern university. Yeah, there we go. That can be the modern university. And then the old school university can be somewhere in the outskirts of town. There's just so much to manage, I don't know how you do it. I think it's because I've played for 10 years, so I at least know what to expect. You don't have to actually care too much about the other things. Like, if your city runs, that's fine. Buildings level up, they do, yes. So, for example, the buildings we placed down last time are... Okay, some of them are level 4 now. There were some that were, I think, level 2? Oh no, they've all became 4. Yeah, and then you see how my, like, old area is all level 5. I don't know the specifics of how they level up, but yeah, over time, it does change. The one thing I do find never changes is the industry. Okay, no, these are kind of moving. 3, 2... oh yes, also this was my situation with the bus depot in the end. I needed so many buses that they've just fully taken up this area of the industry area. So, but yeah, okay, so... I'm thinking... Let's see. Yeah, so maybe college can be here. University can be here. And... what I will do... is do this. Oh, but that's also a 6-lane road. Okay. You changed my name in here so you might remember. No, it's okay, I remember. But if you've changed it, then welcome. It's officially now Karina. At what point will it become Karina Sims Girl again? It's the real question. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I'll show it next time we do that Eurovision project, but I have been working on it, and I've concluded that the size of the screen I left it at last time was too small, so I've actually increased the height of the screen one more. If you've not seen that live stream, just ignore what I'm saying, but yeah, there's been tweaks. We'll show it next time. Oh, how do we go across? Okay, this might be like that sort of situation. Now leave it for now. And the reason why I'm not going right across without the elevated bridge is just... this is a high, like, usage train area, I feel. Because there may be 2 different services going this way. I don't want to stuff it in with, like, a road as well. So that's why we're going over rather than just crossing it. But yeah. Okay, so... university is going to be here. Let's say that... I do this. And, oh, there isn't really a... we'll start from here, because there's already a road forming from this side. We'll go through here, and usually there's some, like, grand entrance when it comes to university, so, like, there'll be this long and windy road that will lead to a roundabout with an asymmetrical center. What does that mean? Oh yeah, that looks like something that would belong in a university. Maybe a large one. There we go. That would be very Universally university. Okay, and then I don't know, it goes to like all the different areas. Let's say we'll do like double roundabouts, why not? With a flower bed. This one. And let's say this goes to the dormitories. Right, so the dorms can be on this side. And welcome back, Azzy. We're just starting a university here. So if you have name ideas, or you know how like universities always have chants and things, like I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, we're great. I'm sure Azzy can come up with something better. But yeah, that's what we're working on now. So this area is gonna be like simple parking. So I'll place you here like this. We'll have a parking lot on this side. And then we will do low rent housing, I feel is appropriate. So we'll actually wait. Let's do this. Right, so this whole area could be housing and service buildings. This side could be the university. And medium density housing can go here. Right, so we'll have... Ooh, what's this? Polaris Suites. Residents will enjoy the atmosphere of this smooth and luxurious building. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so those are going to be the dormitories. Once they are built... I say once we're built, but we're literally already doing it. We're going to connect it up with pathways. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry, building. And we will have a crossing over here, maybe? Like this. Lovely. And so, the campus extends all the way to... Oh, I do need to unlock it. Oh, there's a modern technical university. Ooh. Okay, wait, let's unlock all of these things. So we've got university, technical university. Well, we have a lot of points, so medical university. Right. Modern technical... Oh, okay, wait, no, that's huge. Nah, let's do that modern university, this one. This one. Road required... Okay, which site is the road needed? It's there. Okay. So we'll have that. And I will do a little... Okay, like this. And then... Oh, but you need it to be there. Okay. It's kind of annoying. We're gonna have one of those ridiculous hard corners. Because why not? Hey. Sorry, just a moment everyone. Let me just settle this turn. Like, all of these sharp corners and then we'll catch up with chat. So keep chatting. Keep blabbing. We will be with you in about 2 turns. It's actually not very well curved, but it's okay. Who cares? People don't go to universities to assess, like, curvatures of road. They probably do, actually. The research department of, like, I don't know, the studies of road networks and stuff will probably be complaining about this. But who cares? It's fine. Okay, oh. You have to concentrate so hard when you're playing this game. That's okay, like, when you're starting, that makes sense. Over time, it gets easier. You actually Nerdy Birdie on Twitch, you have just made me nostalgic. You also forgot your Karina. I forgot that you changed to Nerdy Birdie, actually. Right. Since the crossing's there now, I will do it here. Okay. There. So university buildings here, we can... Oh yes, perfect. I was hoping that we have these things. So the library, extension wing. Okay, the extension wing needs to be added on, that's fine. But these other things actually have free placement. So, what's this? Academy building Can go. Okay, stop snapping, please. I'm gonna just place you, let's say, can I place multiple of you? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay, this is good, this is good. So we can place it like this. If I move you. And so this can... Oh, I don't even need to place a road. This is amazing. For once. Okay, so that area can be a little courtyard thing. Oh, can we squeeze in? I think 2 is good. Right. We don't blab. Versity Uno? Is that what we're naming this university? Versity Uno. Also, I know that Rice is Uno. I do say Uno. And we will embrace all forms of how it's said. That, oh, really? So this building needs to be connected and somehow the other one doesn't. Okay, game. Sure. I will fix that by placing one of these pedestrian roads. That should fix it? Yes. Lovely. Okay. And then... we'll connect it up like this. Maybe to a roundabout as well. Or like a cul-de-sac so that people can turn around. There we go. And I do want to place down, because it would make sense for university. It's very spread out, I will say, right now. So, 4-lane road. Like this. Okay, and then over here, we're gonna have, if I can fit the space, like this in the space. I really hope we can. A soccer field? Well, I would want it to be a running track, actually. That would make more sense, but oh no, there's no space. Landmarks, tourist attractions. Yeah, no. I think we'll have to... Oh! We'll save that one for Versity... whatever 2 is in, doors. Versity doors. Game set match. Outdoor sports called mini golf. What's this? Sports Hub Pavilion. Okay, you seem like a decent size for this area, so I will place you there. Hopefully you fit. Okay. And then... that should do it. Okay, sorry. What is the pedestrian road? Okay, this road, this one, Hillside Street, right? Under small roads, if you scroll down to this thing, it's a pedestrian street where only foot traffic is allowed, apart from service and delivery vehicles. So most passenger vehicles won't be driving on this road, but like people can walk on it, and emergency services and stuff can still access it. I like using this to kind of not have it so that there's car roads everywhere. It's university, you know. That could be like the library. The you know, library. You know, uni, versity, Uno, library. There we go. What are the odds a library produces low noise pollution? What a concept. Okay, but even though it's producing low noise pollution, I do want to put trees everywhere. And then London Plain, just some of these random trees. That actually filled up the space super fast. Like, I thought it would take a while to build up the university area, but we ended up just filling it in 5 minutes. So, well done, I guess. Okay. And where's Oak? This thing, this trees. The one thing I do find about universities is they tend to be kind of like secluded from the rest of the area. So that's why I'm trying to stuff in as many trees as possible to kind of hide the fact that the uni is here. Or at least shelter it away from the real world. I think that's the trick to a successful education. It's pretend the real world doesn't exist. And then once you graduate, you realize, Okay, yeah, it seems like a lot of people do want to go to the university, because look at the traffic situation that we're starting to get. Okay, and then maybe I can squeeze in one park here. Only noise coming from the library is me screaming they didn't kiss. What's happening in the library? What is happening? Oh, there's nowhere to put a tennis court. Well, unfortunately, I think no one here is going to play tennis. That's fine. Over here, we could put a small park. I think that will fit here. Yes, it does. Or a ring park. There you go. Rinkin Park. Because when you have Linkin Park, Rinkin Park. There you go. We're starting to have puns finally in this city. It's going well. Okay. Now, I do need to remove a lot of the... like, those non-parking roads. This one can be a parking road. I'm fine with that. But these ones cannot. Okay. Like, all of you... Oh, this road. Should it go through? Nah. This shall be a roundabout. I don't think the university will get that many... like... Oh, I actually can't do it. It's fine. Was reminded of another love story that fizzled before the kiss and you got all furious again. It's not that Peter thingy again, right? I prefer when you're doing the Peter Darling thing. I'm completely kidding, by the way. It's just so funny because, like, half of the time I know you from your... when it comes to your book, like, book reading things, it's always Peter Pan related. And so... that's just funny. Okay, let's place some, like, fountains and big trees. Fancy trees. Oh, a flower thingy. That could be another thing we do. So let's place these. Hello, Didi. Happy time zone. Welcome into our university. Known as Varsity Duo. Varsity Uno? Something. It's known as one of those things. I don't remember which one. London Plain. Linden. We've got Linden. That works. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Stop parking! You're not supposed to park on this road, please. It is literally a drop-off point. You can park there, I don't mind. The rest of it, no. Okay. So that's problem solved, I think. We can have a shop here, I feel. That would make sense. So a mixed use kind of situation. And you can walk down this side. You miss having a uni library that was so nice and there were always people to talk to and places to hang. Your local library is really boring. So you don't visit it that often. I actually really love the atmosphere of university. Like, I don't see myself going to it at the moment because I don't feel it's worth my time and, like, money. But when I did get to experience it, I enjoyed it. Like, I got to try a semester of actual uni modules when I was in, like, they call it a polytechnic, which is one below a university. So I went to the UK for like a semester and I tried all, like, modules at different levels of their degree. So I was what, in my second year of my course, but I got to do final year modules in the uni. So yeah, and I enjoyed it, actually. Look at that, it's actually quite nice, like, this whole area. And I think if I just do... I might actually change. Okay, so rather than... because you would want shops as well. So let's change this one to a modern building. With the mixed use thing as well. As well as... Okay, that one can stay, that's fine. But yeah. Oh, and this side as well. This side can also have, like, a building. Right. So we've got... Whoa! Our university can accommodate 21,000 students. Which one caused that? The academy building and the library. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this is gonna be a powerhouse of an education, everyone. Literally, I was gonna ask right at the very start, like, what do you mean by super schooling? I think we know the answer now. Oh, dearie me, save. You know no peace in the Peter Pan story. Oh, dearie me. Never watch One Piece. You will not have peace there either. You do not wish to go to uni again, but in 2012 you went to uni and the atmosphere was very nice. It was, alright. Have you not seen the movie I have not seen the movie Sky High. So I'm guessing that's a reference. But yes, no, I did not get that reference. So I meant to ask you and then got all distracted at the start. Let's do... Okay. Oh yes, and we should do this area as well. So, if I curve this, and then we do like a 2-tier sort of situation. So, this, and this leading up to the road. Okay, there we go. And then we curve inwards to create like a little enclosed area. Remove some of these trees because it's very messy. And, okay, by right, they can actually already walk there, but it's just more for me to make it look nice. Oh, he says look nice. Oh, no. Okay. That worried me. I thought we couldn't remove it. Okay, and then we've got just these things. They're actually too big. Let's change it to the small ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just some pine everywhere. Okay, lovely. So that's our university. Varsity Uno. Oh, it's a university city. I went to Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK, and that technically is also kind of a university city. University city? Yes. Because they have 2 big unis in like that one city. And the city is not very big as well, so that was quite enjoyable. Onceler Unified. What's that? What's that, Azzy? Okay. Oh, that actually fills the space in a very lovely way. And that kind of rectifies the transport black spot I was gonna have in this area. So cool. That's gonna be... Let's move this away. This is gonna be our first university is here. There we go. Not Grove Town. We have Varsity Uno. There you go. So, combustion engine ban. Well, I mean, we'll just have all of these things, like gated community, sure. Although actually, no, I don't know how gated community works. We'll have speed bumps, why not? Roadside parking, sure. We'll have recycling, we'll have heavy traffic ban, all of the things. Just everything except the thing I don't understand. And how many people? 385 people are living in Varsity Uno. Okay. Oh, I will say one thing. Our bus right now doesn't, like, go into the university. We can put a... Oh, I actually I've never tried the EU bus shelter. Is it different? Let's see. Are you different? Oh, yeah, you're a bit different. Okay, I do prefer the North American one in terms of design. So I'm gonna do that. And... we'll have the bus stops here. I think. It's a good balance of... What's this? Taxi stand. Oh yeah, we haven't actually introduced taxis in our city yet. I don't plan on doing it yet. But yeah. This poor blue bus line keeps being added to like more and more places. So even more people are gonna start using it now. Whoops. But it's okay. I'm thinking. Okay, maybe what I can do... Should I move the orange line to go a loop like this? Not sure. Okay. Oh, it's rush hour again, everyone. Let's see Are people use? Oh, okay. We've got slightly more people using the Red Race Realm area, so that's good. We've got because Red Race Realm Station actually now covers this area plus the university. Although you could walk this way as well, so you've got two options. And Red Race Realm. This bus. Oh my gosh. 45. We might need more bus services, I think, to rectify this loop. Like, this was the last bus line we actually added, but it covers this entire section, which is quite well used, that it became the most, like, used line, if you will. We should just turn it to a tram, to be honest. Should I do that now? Not sure. Okay, we'll leave the citizens to suffer on that line for a bit more while I think about whether or not to turn that into a tram line. I'm hesitating because the tram line will kind of like eat into the road and it gets kind of ugly. So I don't know if I want to do that. And anyway, it will again discourage people from using the subway, which exists, which has excess capacity in the 90% range, like 98% of capacity. No one wants to use it. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, let's save. Okay, so that's 5-5. And then, now that the uni is up, let's check in on our education. Right, so we've got 891 students out of a potential 21,000 that could, like, take up the university. We don't have a college. That's something else we need to build. Right. Okay. How do I do this? Let's do... Right, I'm gonna turn this into a 4-lane divided road. Maybe just 4-lane road. Here we go. And that will allow people to enter from this side. And then the college... I need to look at what it looks like before I place it down. College, modern community college. What's a non-modern looking like? Ooh, okay. I'll stick with the moderns. Modern community college. We'll have a similar concept, so... Although with a college, you don't really need, like, housing, I feel. Okay, there we go. And... there we go. I don't know if I can put a roundabout there now. I can't. Okay. Let's move this. Sorry, everyone. Let me just, like, place this again. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of chat, okay. Oh, everyone's talking about, like, what was this? Oh, debt. Oh my gosh. Did you make a university a district? I did, yes. So, just so we know where it is. So I did the area thing. Do you know how to do that, Granny? Or, like, do you want me to walk through how that works? Okay. Then let me just do this so that I have excess space for the cul-de-sacs. We'll do this and this. There we go. And you will become, unfortunately, more parking. Parking everywhere. Just gonna be parking this, parking that. Right. So we've got... can afford slightly more, I guess. 15. Now, what buildings can we add? A sports field. See, the college has a sports field, but the university doesn't. Oh, actually, maybe I should have put, okay, wait, no. We need to move it a bit. Sorry, parking. You have to go. All of you have to go, actually. Doop. Here you go. So, from here... to here. Okay. Like this. And like this. right? And then our parking can go back. And it's very hard to gauge sometimes the size of things in this game. Cul-de-sac, like this, like this. Okay, and then back here we will have, what's this? Extension wing, we don't need that right now. Oh, we've got a dormitory. Apparently that is a thing. So, ooh, let's not snap. Let me place down the sports field first, because that's the thing that will take out a lot of space. And if I get it wrong, there will be no space to put anything else, so... If I place you... like this... Okay, so... Oh my gosh, it's very wonky. Hold up. Ooh, here, okay. So there's that, and then over here we can have the dormitories. Maybe like this so that they're not being blinded by the light. Oh my gosh, once again, it has actually taken up the space very well. It's huge, is what I will say. Garnish means to add something that made something more special, like putting on parsley. Oh, I think in that context it's probably not, but you haven't used the district tool. Okay, but if you do want to use it, it's just like, you know, draw a square, that sort of thing, or just draw around a given area. Same thing, you start with nodes, then you click. And then once it's done, you can click on it and then customize specific policies within that zone. It can get a bit finicky, so don't feel like you have to use it. Like, your city will function fine without it. So, yeah. I'm gonna move this thing in a bit. Like, that tennis court is way too near the road for my liking. Okay. And then we'll have some pine, we have some spruce. There we go. So a very sudden influx of education stuff in this episode of this series. Wasn't planned. I didn't go into this planning to build any schools at all, actually, but I guess this is what we ended up with. So, but it does help us kind of future-proof our city, because now I don't have to think about this again. We've got, like, tons of capacity for people to come in and study now. Spruce. 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 Okay, and then I'll just add in some of these pedestrian stuff. There we go. There we go. I can't really do much in this area because it's too squeezy, so we'll leave it. Do we need buses in this area? Oh my gosh, you are once again served by that blue bus. Okay, at least we have an orange this time, but the blue bus does need a stop, I think, over here, let's say. Right next to... How far away are you? Right next to the dormitories, I think will be good to have. Okay, 6B, 6A. There. Hello to Kanashi, welcome in. A well education is important indeed. Oh, dearie me. Okay, but that's good. So, this whole area, like Beechwood West, is pretty much sorted. Like, we'll just have this small area to do now, which will be kind of a mixed-use area. But we've pretty much developed all the space that we have in this area. Oh, actually, no, we've left one reserve site here, so that's good. And then we can eventually redevelop this whole stretch to be more medium density row houses. And then just, like, fill in... Actually, okay, this one we can do now. We're just going to fill in this side with trees. Oak trees. Here we go. So just trees everywhere. That's just the solution to most problems in life. Just add trees. Have you treed today? Maybe try some trees. That's just what everyone says in this city. Like, they don't... When you count to 10, it's not like 3 with a H. It's tree. Okay. So, Beechwood West, we have... Ooh, close to 10,000 people now living in Beechwood West, with almost 2,000 jobs, including the college. The university is a separate count, so that's gonna be tricky. And buses is always good, especially for students who might not be able to afford a car. And especially because I'm trying to get people to not use their cars in this city. But everyone just does it. Maybe you could add a little park in that area. Oh, which one? Because we have quite a few areas. Do you mean this thing? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of empty space that we can still put stuff in. And I'm just thinking over time, like, as and when we finish a big, like, district, we can go into, like, one of the smaller bits and be like, oh, what do we put here now? That sort of thing. So I'll leave some of them as reserve space for us to keep exploring. Oh, wow, we've also killed, like, half of our budget. We had, like, 4 million earlier. Okay, it's 8 PM now. How was our subway line doing? I'm still coming back to that. The whole, like, how is our subway doing? Our blue bus has kind of, like, calmed down a bit. The little area you hadn't made anything in Beechwood West. Oh, this thing. Ooh. Tempting. But knowing me, once I put down a park, I'm gonna be like, oh, I like the park being there, I can't touch it anymore, and then I just don't. Yeah, we can just have a campfire site in the middle of the city, why not, for the time being? There we go. Camp here. And as though one campfire site's not enough, have two. There. Okay, have campfires, have fun. Literally next to the stadium. What a lovely kind of atmosphere. Oh, it's actually quite a nice building. I love all of the newer buildings that they added. In those, like, DLC things. Okay, but that's the state of our city now. I do like this little empty green space that kind of breaks up the tall buildings. Gives a bit of breathing room for the space. This side is gonna get densified. So, oh, but it will continue. Let me just roughly line this up so we know. This bit will continue to be like a garden thing. So, and then this side will all be built up. So we've still got a lot of space in our city center to build. This is going to be residential areas, and this is going to be like a special landmark space. I don't know if we actually have good buildings for that in vanilla. But I'm kind of... Oh, actually, we might have good buildings. EU. I haven't placed enough of those. Oh. Yeah, these buildings are nice. So if we can get some of these, that could become our landmark area. Almost like how every city has, you know, those signature buildings. Well, in Singapore, it's like Marina Bay Gardens. What's it called? Marina Bay Sands. That 3-tower thing with the ship on top. We need something like that for our city. Preferably something that kind of bends either this way or this way to go with the curvature. And then this will also eventually become the second phase of the city center. Like, this side will also be high density, and then it will spread out to suburbs and stuff in this area. There's a lot of space in this city. And given that previously, I did... what was it? I did like 13 months in that first city, eventually moving over to mods. There'll be a lot we can still do, and it'll be more stable if we are not using mods anyway, so... like, that'll be fine. Can we afford to expand our city, actually, while we're on that subject? Because I do feel a bit restricted by what we can currently build. 760... Ooh, that's expensive. Okay. 3... Oh, okay, I can't do that. 1 million. Okay. And 784. Do we go all the way down? We're very close. Okay, you know what? I'll leave it like maybe 1 and this. So this bit, because we won't use it yet, we'll keep it. Okay, we're down to 120. And then because our tax is actually very high, it will, like, literally, we'll give it 5 minutes, right? We'll just roam around, we'll yap a bit, and it'll come back. But while we're here, actually, let's look at some of the city stats. We haven't looked at this in a while. So, okay, here's a rough summary of how I just, like, my spending decisions that has just happened. So we've only been going for a year, like 2 years and a bit, I think, in game. So I'm going to do 1 year time scale. So we peaked at almost 6 million, which is quite good. Our taxes are ridiculous right now. It keeps going up. And expenses. See, our expenses are actually quite stable, which is good. Like, it's not spiking. Crime rates low. That's good. Education. Poorly educated. Okay, we've got a lot of people suddenly, like, studying, which is good. This well-educated and highly educated should spike up soon, because now that we have the uni and the college, that will change things. Post. I don't really know how post works in this game. It's like, just pick up your letters and be done with it. Have fun. If we ignore, because this is, I don't know what this pink one is, but it's not relevant. So we switch these off. Okay, this is the one that matters. Our bus passengers are actually taking up the majority of our system. We have our poor subway struggling to hit 5k in terms of users, users. Our trains are doing fine, and then we've got no trams. So, population-wise, let's see how quickly we've grown. Ooh, okay, our trajectory is actually going really steep. So maybe we should slow down a bit with our building. Well, we have to. We don't have like a city center or stuff. Homeless situation? Oh, that's not good. Okay, it's spiking as well. Was that always the case? Yeah, we need to figure out something to do for the homeless thing. I can't remember if it's that they can't afford a home or they can't find a home. So maybe more low-rent housing might help that situation. We might be able to find some places to squeeze low-rent housing in, even today. Households. Okay, actually, the number of households... Oh no, actually, it does go up quite a lot as well. So, children. Okay, this one's kind of like out of our control, so that's fine. Happiness, that's something I do want to see. I haven't looked at it. We are at quite good, actually. Our health is like, we're peaking basically at everything so far, but health is quite low. It's like 70-ish. Well-being. Oh, and I haven't placed down any of those government center things. That actually helps with the well-being score. Population growth. Okay, these can't really do much of those. Household wealth. Wow, look at that curve. Jobs. Right. This is what I'm curious about. So, commercial jobs. How did our officers... Yeah, see, once we bring in that office district, it spiked up. So this has helped quite a bit. The other two have been stable. Workers. Okay, that kind of just looks the same because literally our job market is like full. Unemployed, let's see. It has gone down slightly from a peak of almost 3,000. We're like here now. Hopefully it doesn't spike up again. Companies. Okay, these ones don't really... Whoa. That's a crazy graph. Who can read this? This is what happens in rat race realm in our city, is that there will be workers just having their Zoom meetings in the office, which could have been done at home over an email, just deciphering what this means. The gist of it is that life is colorful. Okay, I'm not gonna even understand any of this. And commercial wealth has gone up. Office wealth is slowly going up, so let's, we'll be hopeful for that. Tourists. I've got 9 tourists. 8 tourists. Wow. What a vibrant, bustling town. And we've got no hotel rooms. So, I know I heard Granny mentioning something about hotels. You can't really control them in this game. They kind of just build themselves. Once they decided that you have enough, demand for it. So, it's the coffee. It is the coffee. Yeah, we don't have many coffee shops here, actually. We'll have to pretend that they exist in this area. But yeah. Okay, see, so now we're back up at 500,000. We've kind of recovered a lot of our income already. We're at 24,000 people. And if I look over on this side... Parking... Okay, we've got excess parking. Our road maintenance is perfect. It's all green. Ooh. Ooh. Luckily we checked. We're actually running out of electricity. Let me check my budgets to see that we're running at full capacity. electricity. We are. Okay, it's time. As Mariah Carey once said, to small coal gas powered. What's this? Fueled by natural gas. Oh, okay, these are expensive. We'll just have to use the wind turbine for now. We'll have to use these. Uh-oh. Connect to the road, please. Oh, actually, wait. Instead of doing that, let's add solar assist, advanced rotor, and battery extension. Okay, so we're going to add all of these to our existing turbines, and hopefully that will give us a slight boost in electricity without us having to place down another like electricity generating plant. Okay, hello Treasy, welcome in. How are we doing today? Okay, you saw in the park tab that there are actually decorations for different zones. There is the ability to make coffee shop. Oh yes, there is. The thing is, I'm kind of lazy to go and make it myself. Where was it? It was this one, like the food stall and stuff. So you could actually do that. We did. Where is it? I added one of it just now. Here, I did like a little fancy area. But I not today, I think, is what I'm gonna say. Another time, maybe when we've got nothing, like, when I feel like nothing needs to be built, we can pretend to build a coffee shop. Oh, we've got the decals as well. Oh, we can have vending machines for now. Oh my gosh. Alright. Good, thanks. How are you? I'm actually quite tired. Like, I've had a busy week, but it's a fulfilling busy kind of thing. Yeah, but my brain right now is just running on autopilot, to be honest. So, I mean, we're coming to the end of stream anyway, so that's actually good, then I can go and rest. But we've been enjoying City Skylines. I've built a new office area. We've got 2 new schools, 1 university and 1 college. And now we're just trying to regenerate our money because we spent a lot of it unlocking more stuff. But actually, I'm going to unlock more stuff, I'm sorry. There we go. So we now have a rectangular thing, which allows us to actually start building in this area if we choose to. Right, so... And I think next in line, we'll start unlocking towards this direction so that I can build industry. Again, if you've not played this game, like, you want to keep in mind wind direction when you build industry. We're good in that our industry is quite small, so it's not really polluting at the moment. But I want to build like a proper big industry area, and I'm thinking of doing it here so that we don't kind of hit anything. So we need to slowly start expanding towards this direction as we earn enough. At the moment, we're just using up all of our funds to get there, but I think at this point our city is stable enough that we can afford to do that. Oh, the city hall! Okay, I'm unlocking that first. The water. I'm unlocking all of the stuff. You know what? We've got access points. Tourist attractions. I can start using those as well now that we're in the big city area. Post-sorting facility might be good to have. Right, I usually don't touch those, so that's fine. Incinerator plant. We don't need any of these, I think, for now. Oh, actually. Moderate pollution. Yeah, we can unlock these things as well. I don't think a dam would work in my city. There's not much water, movement. Coal powered plant. Okay, we're not going to use that. Grand Bridge underground parking building. I think that's all. That's all I really need to use. Oh, police headquarters. Okay, yep. Police headquarters. And, oh, and the prison. We don't really have an issue with, like, crime in our city. So I'm not too worried about that. What's a central bank? Has that always been there? Interesting. Okay, I think that's fine for now. And how close are we to our next level up? There will be another level in about 10,000 XP, but it actually unlocks nothing. I think we've unlocked everything. We have! There is nothing else to unlock from experience points. All it's just gonna give us is more money, like each time we unlock. So we've reached that point. I don't remember what level Granny was at, but once you reach Milestone 10, Small City, you've pretty much unlocked everything that would have come, like, through experience. So, fun! So now we can just focus on building more and more without having to work around the game's like mechanics of you need to unlock ABC first. Right, it's rush hour. Let's once again, for the last time today, check and see if our silly subway line is running. Like, and having passengers. Thank you, Treasy. Oh, yes, save. Okay, last time for the day. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this subway line one more time and then I think we're gonna call it. And then I can go and rest. What fun. There's slightly more passengers now. It's 47. We were hovering around like 30-ish at the start of stream. So we're slowly getting people using the subway. Also, I kind of really want to change the subway line color. Like, I like green, but it's very strong on this train. And unlike modded City Skylines, I can't just like customize the vehicle's color without affecting the line color itself. So let me know what color you would like the subway line to be and I'll think about it. If I had the choice, I would just make it grey or something with a stripe color or something, but we can't do that in vanilla. Okay, board please. Beechwood East passengers, please board. Mind the giant gap between the platforms and your thighs. 17 passengers. Okay, yeah, we're getting more people now. Oh, 55. Okay, we're getting people. We're getting people. Okay, and we keep going. You kind of like the green? What if it's a different tone of green? I think it's the specific tone that I'm not feeling. Karina's feeling grey. Okay, the one downside of grey is that on the interface, it becomes very hard to see, like, grey. The lines and stuff. So that's why I haven't, like, just switched to it straight away. Okay. Can this hit 100-ish? It won't. But at least it's a lot better than it was. 72, okay, we're doing better. Our subway is actually starting to be used. Doesn't the train look realistic? As in the just general, like the train, or do we mean the color right now? It's very well done. Like, all of the new effects. If you've played City Skylines 1, you will know how terrible the graphics is. I feel like they did very well with this, like the second one. I know there's glitches and graphical stuff still, but considering how complex this game is, the detail on, like, the stuff is crazy. Like, if you look at the buses and stuff, they will indicate when they're turning as well. Like, all the vehicles do that. So that's cool. 72 people coming over to Red Race Realm. Are they all alighting here? 37. Okay, so not everyone alights. Some people are still going further. Okay. Red is also nice for subways. Your subway is called the S trains. Oh yes. I've played a train simulator that I think lets you drive one of those. It's like the red rectangle with the arrow thing, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we'll play that on stream one day. It's very boring, but that's what everyone's here for. We can embrace boring. Look at this. This is lovely. This view won't be like as visible once we build up this area though. But this view will stay because this view is just like it's a green space, a garden space, and we won't be building too high density from like this view. So yeah, like this S curve effect, that green space will stay, so there may be tall buildings here and around it, but it'll be a nice space, like a nice viewpoint. Okay. But yeah, I think that's good progress for our city. 24,000 people, we're like constantly earning back what we spent. And that should set us up for, hopefully, let's check our employment one last time. Okay, it's kind of stabilized at about 15%. We need to keep getting that down lower, so we might have to develop this side of the city center next time we stream. But I'm just happy that we've got our university and college and all of that settled, because our city really needed it. Yep, it's good that we have that now. But yeah, so I think we're gonna call it here so that I can go and rest. thank you for joining everyone on this lovely Saturday. Insert time zone for your relevance. We'll be back on Tuesday playing Dinkum, I think. Let's do part 2 of Temptimton. I don't know how you Aussies say it so smoothly, but I struggle to say it. And yeah, so in the meantime, stay safe, stay well. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon. Oh, Granny's saying sorry to sleep. No, it's okay, I'm going too. You actually made it to the end of stream for once, Granny. Well done. Okay, we'll see you either on my next stream or wherever you are on YouTube, specifically on Raimanora's channel tomorrow. So we'll see you then.